Why are we outside?
What have we here? Welcome back to the channel. We're Faye and Simon, married to Reselling. We're UK resellers, and we have got a bit of a different video for you today. We made a purchase. We've made purchases like this before. It was basically, the idea was get a bulk load of something, turn it around as quickly as possible, see what we can make. And we thought we'd bring you guys along for the ride, see what happens, something that you might consider doing as well. We'll show you what it is in a second, but the idea is that we'll try and shift this stuff on multiple platforms. So it could be eBay, Amazon, other websites, potentially auction as well. And we just want to turn it around as quickly as possible, as I said. So what do we get?
Ooh. There's a reason why we're sort of outside, or about to head outside.
Yeah, we're going to head outside for the big reveal. What did we get? So what did we get? We got a pallet of DVDs. Officially it's 3,000 DVDs, although we think there's 3,100. It's sold as 3,000, but just to make sure, because there could be, you know, broken ones or whatever in here. We're not expecting to get, I don't think we're expecting to get rich.
No.
Not going to make you rich.
No.
But what we are kind of expecting is to make a bit of profit. Now, this is sold by a company that predominantly does books, and for whatever reason they end up with loads of DVDs themselves. They were sold to us just as kind of used and DVDs. There could be some new in here. Really, this is the sort of thing that's sold for like car boot sales and market stalls, I think, and stuff like that. But you know, it was a reasonably low outlay. Just realised you're still holding the umbrella.
It's alright, I just quite like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reasonably low outlay. You know, the intention of this video, whatever the outcome in terms of what money we get back, the intention of the video isn't to kind of, you know, make any other point other than, you know, something to do, give it a try. Maybe we'll make some money, maybe we'll break even. Sounds like a lot of DVDs, but what we're going to do is we'll set up 2 laptops next to each other. We'll go box by box. We'll scan.
You mean tub by tub?
Tub by tub, yeah. I'll scan them into Amazon using a scanner, nice and quick. And then I'll pass any that I don't keep for Amazon, I'll pass over to Faye, and she will be checking Music Magpie and
Zip It
and We Buy Books.
Yep.
So
but we can get through DVDs really quick, because we
Yeah.
used to buy a lot of DVDs. Like a few years ago, we were buying like 100 in a weekend, weren't we? Just at charity shops, so we know that we can get through them really quick.
Yeah, we will absolutely rattle through these. Hopefully, the idea is that we'll make the profit on the Amazon, anything that goes to Amazon. Now, Amazon sort of prices, you know, we wouldn't really be looking to send anything into Amazon that's going to sell for less than £5. Doesn't sound like much, but obviously we're working on volume here. So if we can get a couple of quid profit, because Amazon will charge around about £2.70 to £3 to ship it. We could go down the small and light route, which is where you send it to a different warehouse. I might look at that. It's a lot cheaper then. Amazon's costs are cheaper, but they have to be priced at under £9. So then you're having a pile for this and a pile for that. So we'll kind of work that out, and we'll report back and let you know what we're doing in terms of that. But ultimately, yeah, we're just going to buzz them through, create piles for different destinations, and then anything that if We Buy Books don't want it, then there's definitely not going to be any money on Amazon. So we could check in Amazon first, then we'll pass it over for We Buy Books to check on there, and then whatever's left, and it could be like 90% of this, who knows, we just don't know at the moment, we'll put into auction. And in auction,
We mean an auction house, not auction on eBay.
yeah. And at auction, for kind of 100 DVDs, 150 DVDs, you can expect to get £15 to £20 maybe. It really depends on the buyers on that week. They never go for much. Obviously at an auction house you get a chance to view the lots first, so people can have a good flick through and decide. But obviously we're trying to recoup 3,000 times 5p, so that's our goal really. Should be a few hours work. It won't be too much work. Sending them off to Music Magpie and all that is easy. Sending off to Amazon is easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very much a volume game.
Oh, and when we do list any on Amazon, they'll get cross-listed to eBay as well, won't they?
Yes, yeah, that's a really good point actually. Yeah, they'll automatically get cross-listed to eBay, so you got, yeah, 2 bites of the cherry, I suppose you'd say. First of all though, we need to put it in the barn really, because the person on the motorbike might nick it off the pallet. No, because it might rain, and although we're going to rattle through this, I got to go to football tonight. Might not get through it all, so I'm going to put all this in the barn.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside, when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces.
So we are all set up. We've got pile DVDs here, barcodes up. I'm scanning them into Amazon, and Faye will then scan them into Music Magpie, and then so ones that I passed her that don't go on Amazon, which will be a lot of them, and then Faye will put them into Music Magpie, and then any that Music Magpie won't take, we'll check with Ziffit and We Buy Books, and we'll see what we end up with.
Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends.
Here's the update. We've done 2 boxes. They're probably average size boxes, I think. I'm not sure how many boxes we have in total.
They're banana boxes, aren't they?
Yeah.
This one is.
Some of them are tubs though, a bit bigger. So probably about an average size box for everything we've got. Don't know how many we've got in total, but we've scanned 2. Nothing for Amazon, 21 for Music Magpie, with a total of £4.46. If we get those 2 boxes going to auction, they'll fetch a tenner, like after fees and stuff. So we're probably on £15 for 2 boxes. That's taken us about half an hour. We had some issues, couldn't log into Music Magpie account, had to create a new account, and some of the DVDs you have to kind of look at a bit more closely because they don't match what you're looking at, or it's Blu-ray or whatever. So I think from sort of start to finish it was about half an hour. So we made £4, well, maybe made £15 in half an hour. Well, we haven't made it, have we? We've got it back. Bit more work to do.
It's interesting though,
Yeah.
and this isn't like we haven't bought these DVDs thinking that it's like money in the bag or anything. It was just an opportunity that came our way, and we decided to go for it and just see what happened. You just never know what's in these job lots, and we were in a position where we could get it. So
we did at lockdown 1. We bought a pallet of books, and that was a lot more labour intensive because of the weight. It was 1,500 books, wasn't it? So
and I mostly did it myself.
yeah, it was half the units, but it was a lot more labour intensive. And overall we made money because we bundled up stuff and everything like that. So I imagine the same sort of thing will happen here. What we do have, which I forgot to mention, here is box sets. So like we've got loads of Bonds.
West Wings.
We're sort of starting to gather up box sets because obviously if we've got, for example, all the Bonds, that'll be all right. OC does well if you get 1 to 4 of the OC, and we've got a couple upstairs actually. West Wing does well if you get them all. Certain House as well. So that's what we're doing with this as well. We're keeping back the box sets to bundle up for eBay. Another 2 boxes down. Music Magpie up to
£6.44.
we've probably got now 3 full boxes for the auction, which would be about 200 DVDs. That could 100 to 200, so it could be sort of 10 to 15, maybe a bit more at auction. So we might be up to 20 quid. We've done 4 boxes, and when I counted the boxes in the barn, there's 30 of them. So we are over 10% in, with maybe 20 quid. So maybe breaking even here, guys.
It's no biggie.
We will see. We're doing it. We're doing it. We want to find out.
Yeah, that's why we bought it. Right, scan some more in. We are now up to £9.53 on Music Magpie.
£9.53. That's seven boxes we've done now. We've got a box, we've got a box that we're filling up for, what do you call it? Bundles, like box sets to bundle up.
If we can make up a bundle.
Yeah, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes for the auction, which would be about 500 DVDs. That is where we are.
Scanning.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to grey as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby, have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. You're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
We are, I think, 18 boxes in. So far, I think we've had 3 new DVDs. Found out the Ashes is not worth picking up new anymore. Maya have already said that. There's not any Disney. Maya have already said that. Have I already said this?
Don't know.
And we're up to about £30 on Music Magpie.
32.
And we've got 10 boxes to drop in to auction. I'm gonna take 5, and then the next day Faye's gonna take 5 to make sure that they go as separate lots. We'll see how we go with those. We'll try and get some footage of that when it goes on auction at the auction house. And we're just continuing through. I think we've got 12 boxes to, no, what is it? Yeah, I think 12 boxes to go, something like that. We've got a few for Amazon, a very, 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 very small amount. When we're done all of the 30 boxes, and I can then scan stuff into Amazon together and sort of get an idea of profit from those.
Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me
5 boxes there, let's see what we got. 18, 19, 20, 23, 69, so call that 70, 75, 35, 350 approximately. When there's one trolley left and you're racing to get it.
but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're Try to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away.
That is a result, because there's potentially 2 rooms in this auction that they can go in. One's a bit sort of bric-a-brac and kind of more household clearance, which isn't the best room in my opinion, but we shall see, because when Faye comes tomorrow, hopefully she'll get them in the same room, but if she doesn't, they'll go in the other room. We'll see which ones sell for more. There's more in the one Faye's bringing tomorrow, I'm sure of it. I'm sure there's more DVDs. It's 5 boxes again, but I'm pretty sure there's more. So when that auction comes around later in the video, we'll be showing you what they sell for.
Number 440 is the 5 trays DVD films, about 300 in all, some box sets included. And the whole lot there, where to start? £50? 50 are we? I guess I've been here at 30. 30 is me at £30. All those DVDs and box sets at 30. At £30 bid now 30. Any advance? I ordered on selling for £30. I see on the bit. £30.
There's the Music Magpie box, the first one. And this is everything that's gone in it. 140 DVDs.
It's you feel.
It's a week since I was last here. I'm back at the auction dropping off the 5 boxes of DVDs, around about 500 DVDs, just over. But the ones that Faye was going to drop in the day after I did last time, but other things sort of took over and we didn't get around to that, so doing it this week. So they're going in. I shall hopefully catch the auction like I did last Saturday, or Saturday just gone. Pleased to see them sell. And one thing actually I should mention, we talked about that we're scanning them into Music Magpie and then Amazon, or Amazon and then Music Magpie, and then we were going to use some other sites. We've abandoned the other sites basically because it's just not worth that time. When we're getting you know, 10p a DVD, 300 DVDs, 30 quid. I think that's right. You know, the other sites aren't going to be offering much. Most of them are like a penny, 2p, 5p maybe, whatever. So yeah, we're just putting all the dregs into auction. We've still got about 10 or 12 boxes to work through. Hopefully we'll get onto that this week and then be putting more in the auction. Then I can list stuff on Amazon that I want to sell on Amazon, and we'll be able to wrap it all up and tell you exactly how it all kind of broke down, if we made money or not. Well, that most certainly very nearly didn't go to plan. It didn't really go to plan. So I took him to the same room as last week, different guy working, and asked him for the sheet where you fill in your membership number and stuff like that and write what the lot is, the description. So I said, where's your sheets? And he said, well, it depends what you're putting in. So I said, same as last week, DVDs. And he said, oh, 5 boxes of DVDs. I said, yeah, well, there's a few more this time. And he said, he was very nice. It's a guy that we spoke to a lot. But he basically said, don't want them anymore. We're not taking them anymore. They take up too much room. They don't make us enough money. Blah blah blah. And there was a bit of me thinking, well, loads of stuff that you sell sells for less than 30 quid. But it does take up a lot of room, and you know where the DVD market is going generally, the trend. So I pretty much begged. I kind of said, I basically doubled my distance. I said, I've driven 3/4 of an hour. Can you please put them in? And he just said, I'd really like to help you out. And I even tried, I buy from the auction all the time, please help me out. But he was just like, no, sorry, mate. Can't do it. You should have been told last week. So I was like, okay. So off I popped to the other room, the bric-a-brac room, and saw the guy there who we know each other by name, and he kind of basically refuses as well, and at this point I was just like, I'm not putting him back in the car. So I kind of begged again. I said, please, I've driven all the way here, please can you put them in? And he just said, look, they make us no money, they take up loads of room, I'm just not interested. And I was like, please. He said, okay, put them in this week, but I'd never want to see them again. And the other thing with the sort of bric-a-brac room is that I'm pretty certain that those DVDs will sell for significantly less. I think I said that earlier on in this video, that in the other room they'll sell for significantly less, which at this stage I kind of don't care, because I just, anything better than having to put them back in the car and take them home and have to deal with them. So this is the last time we'll be putting DVDs in this auction. There was another one nearby, but it's been redeveloped and it's gone. Basically the land's been redeveloped, so looks like we'll be bundling them off elsewhere, and once we've decided where that is, we'll tell you all about it later in this video, no doubt. But yeah, we've still got about 1,000 DVDs to check. On current ratios, you know, at least 500 of those are going to be, I mean more, like 700 maybe are going to be, probably even more than that, who knows, are going to be surplus to requirement. We didn't really expect to have this many DVDs that were basically worthless. Yeah, you could fill up a market store with them, or a car boot sale or whatever, but we really were hoping that a lot more of them would sell on Amazon. It's not the reality. It's nobody's fault, just something that we've paid to find out. And you know, you learn those lessons, but we're not at the end. So who knows what could be in those last 1,000 DVDs. Stay tuned and find out. Well, here we are in August. We started this in April.
Did we?
Yeah. So it's been a little while, and you've just watched, if you've made it this far through the video, of course you have, because I'm talking to you. So you've just watched us kind of sorting the first roughly about half. So this is the remains, and there's probably around 100 per box. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe another 100 in this. It's quite a big one. 5, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000 maybe, and then 3 more there. 1, 2, 3. So maybe 1,300 left. And what became quickly apparent was that we weren't finding what we hoped we might find, you know, 1 in 50, 1 in 40, 1 in 30, like good DVDs that kind of makes the deal worthwhile.
Yeah, weren't there, were they?
No, not there at all. So
I don't even think they're in the other half that we haven't done.
No. So we've sold a few on eBay, a few bundles. I popped the solds up, got a little bit of money back there, and we did a little bit of auction, which you've seen, and a little bit of Music Magpie, which you've also seen. We did another box for Music Magpie, which we never ended up sending off, which we will do.
No, we'll have to redo it because the basket won't still be valid.
Yes,
so.
we just got to scan them through again, and there'll be a few that probably won't go again. And then over time we'll work through the rest, because we do have, as we said in the video, we were collecting up box sets. So anything that was like a season, anything, we collected up. So we've got like OC, we've got lots of Bonds, Touch of Frost,
As time goes by.
Yeah, CSIs, Lost, all the rest of it. Now a lot of those are pretty useless.
CSI and Lost for sure.
And 24.
Yeah.
But for example,
Frost might be alright if we've got them all.
yeah, so we've got to go through the rest of the boxes at some point, just to pull out the box sets that might be there, to complete those. And who knows, you know, we might make a little bit there, so we might do better than break even, but you know, the whole thing wasn't worth it. But as we did say at the beginning of the video, we did kind of make it quite clear. I mean, it's what, April, May, June, what's that, 3-4 months ago, It was a bit of a sort of experiment. We just
Oh yeah, we weren't like thinking this is going to make us rich. But interestingly, we did speak to the person we bought them off, because he contacted us, didn't he, to ask if we wanted to buy another pallet, and we sort of fed back to him that thanks but no thanks, and they weren't. This pallet so far isn't sort of what we'd hoped.
For our business, not for us.
It's not suited for us, and he was quite surprised because he thinks we must have just got a bad one because other people feed back with some really positive stuff. So that's all good, and we don't have any hard feelings.
No.
We're totally cool about it. It was sold to us as a job lot of DVDs, not like stuff that's like worth loads. I hopefully will never see another Mrs. Brown's Boys video DVD again. And what was the other one? There was something else that there was just loads of.
I like bridesmaids and stuff. One of the tubs in the barn has just got like 5 bridesmaids or something like that in a row.
Oh, it's Mamma Mia.
Yeah, so we've been clearly sort of well picked through.
They have been, but it's fine.
Yeah, so we wanted to finish the video because we were filming it in April of us sorting it, and you know, we wanted to put this video out even though we couldn't see it through. So we do hope that you got some sort of value from watching it, some sort of entertainment, I don't know, who knows. But anyway, yeah, we wanted to put the video out, so we do thank you if you made it this far through the video. Thanks for making it all the way to the end. If there was anything you liked about the video at all, please give it the thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to see all our videos as soon as they come out.
If you've bought DVDs and done well out of them, let us know. Or do you know where we can buy DVDs and do well out of them? Let us know.
Yeah, so we'll wrap it up. We'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now.